Hey everybody, welcome back to part 7, Let's Play Endless Space 2. When you last left us, we were close to completing the next stage of our faction quest, probably one more turn for that. And we got, unfortunately, forced into a truce with a bunch of guys I would rather be killing right now. But what else is new? Very soon we will have Insatiable Maw to refuse as many truces as we want for free, and that is really the best feeling in the world. Here in Alva, we are going to build some science stuff, because I really want to get we're 6 turns away, so, and that's probably going to be 6 turns, even with science things. I might get it down to 5, but level 4 system development is going to do something about our collapsing approval ratings here. Thankfully, the Cravers, their unique autocracy government, they can't rebel, no matter how pissed off they are. They just can't, so, that's convenient. We have, of course, repealed all of our laws to save up our influence. The autonomous administration building that you can build when a thing is level 4, it does, even though it's always done in one turn, it requires you to spend 1,000 influence to build it, which obviously I have 1.7k, so banking up some influence is going to be important here. But also the level 4 development, probably going to use Eden Incense in it to get some more influence generation. And let's see. Okay, you guys, just keep on invading. Oh, a scavenger. Yeah, get down there. There's a photobomber in that system. Unless this goes down to, like, here, and then it's up there. That doesn't really look like a straight line down to me. But we'll see what happens when we arrive there. The Gemini system. Oh, good. We just colonized that. Yeah, let's get some science buildings up in this bitch. And then some happiness buildings. Okay. Oh, my empire lacks troops to fill my star systems and fleets. Have I run through my manpower again? And what have they got? Alright, I'm going to preemptive bomb again. Major victory. And they should be out of reinforcements now. So I think one more turn and we'll get the infinite factory there. And plus 801. Huh, it says I'm running low on manpower, but the manpower counter doesn't look that low to me. And search that. Alright, plus 5 XP on ships. And then, I'm going to send these scavengers to go search these off to the side dealios. Pictor. I'm thinking about possibly, only 2 turns to build the rejuvenation maze, and this is, I would say, my sort of main base for attacking the Vodiani home system here. But at the same time, oh god, mutinous. What is that? Plus 5. Yeah, okay, so missing everything. 95 from planet. Ooh, boy, that is rough. Let's get a well-being foundation. Science buildings. And, oh yeah, I can build another trade company subsidiary. The question is, where do I want to build it? Right. Oh, and have a pupa here to... Seriously, does that count as crossing closed borders, even though it's only like partway in? I want to settle Zos. Oh my god! I have to wait until I declare war again to settle Zosmeros. Get my hands on more of that Giga Lattice. Ugh, that's frustrating, is what that is. How are we doing voting? 2 more turns of truce. All right. Well, you, sir, can stay asleep for the time being. And yep, this is not the photobomber system. This path crosses closed borders. I feel like that goes into orange, who I'm just at war with. Alright, we'll go around this. Okay. Meanwhile, in the Phaeton system, good, we've built another fleet. Why don't we increase our trade amount there? And... I don't have any happiness builders I can build here, unfortunately. Well, I'll just build these defensive buildings, and then I'm going to build the optics research labs, because these guys will be happy eventually, right? Right? I mean, living in my empire isn't that terrible, is it? Mutinous. Alright, here's what we need as a stopgap measure. I'm going to put up the Toys for Boys bill. Yeah, that'll help a little bit. We can get rid of that once we start getting level 4 system developments. Now we're phew, just a little bit more workable here. And single moon acid rain. Freaking acid rain, man. That's not good. Yeah, just have a whole queue of things built up in there for industry and dust and all that good stuff. How are we looking here? 5.4 Giga Lattice per turn. It is not as much as I would like. I really want to start working the Giga Lattice in Zosmeros. Is there another? No, there's not a thing to search there. And you just stay asleep. You fly in this direction to be ready to fuck Horatio up in, I believe, his truce is over in, yeah, 1 turn. 1 turn. We can get right back into the swing of things here in just a second. And can we, alright, buy that. I want Malkin Bound's fleet to be ready to roll next turn, so I'm gonna go to the marketplace and sell. I just have lots of adamantium, and that is sells for quite a pretty penny, as you can see. I just sold 50 for 9k, so that'll let me buy this stuff out. You stay asleep. I know the annoying thing is until an enemy enters the system, and I feel like because there's already an enemy in the system, every time I take any other action, that guy gets like added back onto the this fleet needs orders tab, and maybe we should get Amplitude to fix that. I don't know. +5 per luxury. Well, that'll only give +5, but I mean it is 5 more than +0, so. Yeah, see? The same pupa again. That is kind of annoying. Okay, outpost turned into colony on Kraz and Nos. Truce has ended. Good, just in time, because those two new... Oh, it's the Academy quest. Rejuvenate or defend. Yeah, I'll help the Academy. Why not? Find and orbit a majority of the systems. So that stage is pretty easy. Alright, yeah, let's preempt these. Bomb these guys.
Horatio doubts your motive.
You're making
Oh, yeah, the fleets on your borders. You guys are worried about those, huh? Well, as of this turn, I now have 3 new systems under my control, which is pushed me back down into everyone's furious again, because that's 30 more unhappiness. I mean, it's 17 out of 8. But thankfully, the truce is truce is over. I can declare war.
Horatio acknowledged.
And my warmongering population.
This galaxy do not.
Whatever you're planning.
My warmongering population is happy with me again. Hooray! Hooray! I mean, at least some of them are happy. Not all of them. But we are now 3 turns out from starting our level 4 developments. So, and I look at that, I'm down to 45 dust per turn. And clearly need to build more dust constructions before too long here. Speaking of, this little positron, who I have not even been able to promote at all, I'm just going to get rid of him. I know that's not going to make much of a difference, but it's, okay, there's a trade route passes through here, so yeah, I'll build a trade company subsidiary. You know, even though there's no luxury resources on that, I should start getting subsidiaries everywhere, because that'll just increase the gold yield, not gold, dust yield of stuff. I'll just buy out that construction, get a little more industry rolling. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do next on that is colonize the Baron quick as I can, because that'll improve my antimatter production. Once I get these 2 technologies and can upgrade to level 4 and do something about my hemorrhaging over-colonization disapproval problem, we will get our hands on some new military technologies, including stuff that will use antimatter in addition to just buildings. Okay. Merge those 2 fleets. And, okay, of course, that freaking Leecher. I still have 1 more turn of truce with the Vodiani, so that one guy will stay there to kill Leechers, but these 2 fleets are on their way to Yenamos to resume the blockade / invasion. Let's take a look. As long as I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my tanks to do more damage to infantry, because they've got a lot of infantry. Oh, wait, that takes 25 antimatter. How much antimatter do I have? 24! Oh, okay. Marketplace. I'll buy 1 antimatter so that I can upgrade my tanks this turn, because stupid math is stupid. Thankfully, there was 1 antimatter available, unlike the stupid, whatever you call them that last time. And, you know, these guys... Okay, yeah, Kren Salutis, I want him to get back into, like, real fights. I don't need to occupy this infinite factory. There's not going to be any trouble for me coming from there. On the subject of infinite factory, sure, drone networks, little happiness, 41 turns. This one, it's sort of annoying because I don't think the quest is going to complete until the turn ends, but you get this system and it's almost depleted. It's one barren planet with no resources. This thing just, it's dead fucking weight. All it does is add, you know, another point onto your system disapproval. Although, since I'm going for a conquest victory, it does add 1 point to that too, so that's not completely terrible. But even if you're not going for a conquest victory, like you're going for a supremacy victory, like vacate the system, you can't vacate the system until you have 100% ownership of it, and you start with 0% ownership, because the virtual endless have 100% ownership of it right now. So you just have this worthless little one planet piece of garbage floating off the edge of your empire after you get that quest done. Oh, and it looks like Horatio has got a fleet of 7 ships on their way to the Bonnie system. Okay, well, let's do something about that. Butcher's 3. Alright, I'm gonna, buy 1 locust and 1 slicer. Because we are in Sias is a 10 out of 12, so he needs 2 more people. And that'll fight off whatever Horatio nonsense is coming here to Bonnie. Meanwhile, the siege of Ganamos. I'm not going to waste my time with a bunch of... well, now that I look at it, he does have planes. He does have planes. Let's take a look at upgrading my infantry. Yeah, 50% more damage against air troops. I haven't actually unlocked the ability to get planes yet because I am behind on science compared to the AI and, well, let's just say, okay, that would take 100, which I don't have 100 of both of those. But I can't afford 50% more damage against air troops, so that will make my guys a lot better against his planes. So yeah, I think I have more reinforcements than him. I'm just going to proceed directly and do an actual invasion here instead of spending a bunch of time on blockades. Yeah, he's got 715 reinforcements. I have 2,890. So even though he's got a better spread of troops, I can just wear him down with attrition here. So preemptive bombing, major defeat, that's fine. Because guess what? He lost 600 manpower, and I have just a crapload more reinforcements than him. So I'm not worried about that, especially because once this system gets here, fleet gets here, there'll be even more resources than that. All right. Meanwhile, the Kraz system. Yeah, I want to colonize those dust deciduous trees, which, in truth, I'm probably not going to use deciduous trees in my level 4. I think I'm going to use Eden Incense and NP artifacts and actually Jade Onyx again, just for more industry. Although 18 per turn, that's maybe I could use Ionic crystals. That'd be cheaper. Yeah, I'll probably use Ionic crystals, actually. I could use a boost to my science. And what are you? Okay, stay asleep. Have we got... Okay, one more turn of truce with the Vodiani, so... that will help with my happiness substantially next turn. Okay, Pardalis system, you guys... yeah. So you increase the trade value, definitely. And that stupid, the glitch with the pupa again. It's very frustrating. Alright, got stuff building everywhere. Militarists again. Always militarists. Alright. Back to Cold War instead of the truce. And I see we have the Academy quest is started now. Yay, Insatiable Maw! Now if they try to force truce with me, I just say no. It doesn't cost me any influence. That's the way I like it to be. I am close to achieving a conquest victory. That is a great message. Alright, so here we go. He's back up to 900, but he's almost out of reinforcements. I will preemptive bomb again. Especially if their ground troops are stronger than your ground troops. Like, preemptive bombing is the way to go. Because it just nullifies some of them. Grave defeat. Oh my, look at that. Okay, they conscripted, but they are... Yeah, oh yeah, you're gonna steal some population on my system, Bonnie. Well, screw you, Vodyani Leecher. And in the middle of this victory, of course, I see a second, another... Of course, my borders... They just sit in my borders the whole freaking time. Because they're jerks. Yeah, you better freaking retreat. And yeah, kill those two gouges. What are they? Projectile. I haven't even like learned new battle cards yet. I'm going full on like swarm mode, just outnumbering them, even though my fleets aren't actually all that powerful right now because my science is garbage. Okay. Academy has been discovered in the Arcab system. I discovered it when they had a system right... That's so dumb. Are you kidding me? Wow. What kind of nonsense is that? Alright, you guys. Alright, well, kill those two Vodyani who are in my borders. Yeah, look at them. Opponent has retreated to Yakima. Okay, no, they retreated even further than that. Meanwhile, Zosmanos, I'm gonna... Can't colonize in a hostile influence zone? Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna need to do something about Vega then. Oops. That is... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna make him his own fleet. Combine those. Combine those. And I'm gonna send them to Vega. We are in Sias. Meanwhile, over here, I think Malk Unbound has got some Horatios to kill. Let's, They are leaning toward energy weapons, so I will power to shield. Alright, he retreats. Meanwhile... Yeah, I've got all the reinforcements there, so this is just an attrition thing. Ganamos will be mine before too long. And why don't we go with a slicer and a butcher to fill out this fleet here. And yeah, Vega, Alright, yeah, I'm gonna take out these two Vodiani real quick, and then this fleet will rendezvous there at Vega. You, sir, cannot afford one action point. However, I can fly into the Xanados system, and maybe they will attack me. That does happen sometimes. Okay, over here in Alva, let's see. 3 slicers, 3 locusts, a butcher, and another butcher. Yeah, so there's a fleet of 12. It'll take 7 turns to build, but regardless, we will be reinforced. That's all going to be done in 1 turn. Oh, wow. Did not realize Gaikon had so much more. Oh, it's because the lava planet isn't depleted yet, because it took me a lot longer to settle it, and Alva, I'm guessing, is, yeah, it's depleted all except for this new gas giant that doesn't have much industry yield anyway. So, because of that, let's see. Yeah, 3 turns from now we'll build some more stuff there. But since Gaikon has got a lot more production right at this exact minute. Okay, yeah, so what is that? 4 locusts, that's 4. 1 butcher is 3, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8, 11, and 12. I'm down to negative 198 on dust. Suboptimal, clearly. Well, yeah, okay. I'm actually going to put Phaeton on public 3D printing for a couple of turns just to balance out my dust yield, stop it from going too deep into negative. Yeah, solar security operations. Alright, yeah. Search the curiosities here. 20 antimatter. Oh, a lost Horatio ship! I'm surprised I've gotten so late into the game with that one. Okay, zero movement speed. Well, I can live with that, because I'm going to tell you what they're going to do, is they're going to sit there and recover another probe, and then probe that last curiosity. Meanwhile, Lost Horatio ship, you go to Kraz, and your new home will be there that totally isn't a feeding pit for Cravers to eat you. And, yeah. I don't think it's going to catch this guy in Yakima, but that's where I'm going to command him to go for now. And over here, just get to Nihal. Get these guys back in the fight. Koros Apogee has leveled up. Good, good. 10% influence. What do we got there? Huh, less unhappiness. How's the Phaeton system doing on happiness right now? It's content. Surprising, but alright. So I'm going to give him... I could give him... No, forget food. I don't need food. I'm going to give him 10% more influence. Is what I'm going to give him. A new population bonus collection for the Horatio, eh? No, ecologists. More political influence on a population who can't vote because they're slaves. As if I'm gonna give you a truce. I don't even have to accept your forced truces anymore, Horatio. Alright. Outburst to an colony on duty. Yeah, of course, now I'm at the stage of the game where at the start of every turn, I just get like 50 billion notifications. Major victory. Alright, he's, yeah, Genemos is almost mine. Ugh. And of course, the minute I send my hero fleet over to Xanados, they send the fucking leechers back to Pictor to leech more of my shit. I am so sick of this Vodiani garbage. It's like whack a leecher. What is that? Okay, none of those are actually leecher ships. So now go back to Xanados and be ready to fight them next turn. Meanwhile, over here... Cannot attack while in a Cold War influence zone. Oh, I forgot to declare war on the Vodiani. That's... silly me. Well, just declaring it now.
We're too polite to say what we are thinking. So, we will stop at hello.
Okay, I don't really care if you're thinking nasty things about me.
If you were trustworthy.
Because I'm thinking nasty things about you. And not... They immediately try to offer me a truce with their meager 210 dust right after I declare war. Oh, poor little Vodiani. Maybe if you didn't want this, you shouldn't have sent a million billion leecher ships to leech me like constantly this whole game. I mean, even if you hadn't done that, I would still have killed you, but I definitely wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I am enjoying this right now. And then these 5, yeah. It's only 2 things, so I'll just send that over to deal with them, even though it's not a complete thing yet. Oh, they got energy weapons, power to shields then. Boy, my frame rate is doing really badly here for some reason. Oh, no, now it's kind of stabilized. What the hell is going on? Oh, no, now it came back. Where? That was weird. Okay. Good. Frame rate is back. Oh no, now it's being crap again. If this does not clear up, I may have to... cut this part off a little early to figure out what the issue... Chrome.exe is being a resource hog, which of course is uploading an earlier part of this same Let's Play. Okay, well this is, I'm getting single digit FPS here, and that's just not gonna do for a Let's Play, so I think we are gonna cut part 7 a little short here, and I'll figure out what the problem is and be back.